Anyway, once again, I'm like, I don't even know what else to say. They keep somehow going into my phone, and for storage, they keep putting to store in the phone, which I have done like 100 times. I had said, no, I don't want it to store in the phone. I wanted to store in my SD card. That's why I have a freaking SD card, 130 gigabytes. Oh, so now it cut me off anyway. I think I was done with that rant, I guess. April 8th, Thursday, April 8th, 2021. And like, this is why it's so good, to get in front of your phone. I hope a lot of people are doing this secretly. Because you realize, how much like some shit is just like, there's some shit you cannot move past through. You cannot move past through. That's alright. I was gonna put some more sunblock. I'm like, it's such a pain to put the damn sunblock. I just want to be able to go to the beach. Like, be even. But I got a good sunblock. Originally $25. I got it for $12.99, $12.95, whatever. And it said 70% organic. 70% organic. These freaking crackers is like unbelievable. They get away with that shit, the FDA, this is it. Got the Egyptian color. A little bit, they put some more like, yeah, they say, oh yeah, it goes off clear. I'm like, yeah, you gotta get like scrubbing and scrubbing for this shit to clear out. I always do my forehead and my nose. Those are the ones that they getting burned. Burn, baby, burn. When am I gonna finish this shit? Well, I gotta do it in here too. This little triangle. I guess this is, for us, this is the peasant. The peasant tan. Is that how I say the peasant tan? Farmer's tan. Farmer's tan. Peasant tan. I like too much crackery. I found out why there was on Costco 3 for $8. Because when you open it, the shit is touching and it's suctioning. Okay, it didn't do. But sometimes if you move too much, the other day I was in the subway and I did, and I got all splashed out. Why? And guess what? Like, nobody got a freaking sense of humor. It's like, it's just like ridiculous, My poor liver, drinking coffee. Oh, that's a kidney. I'm sure that the liver gets some too. So yeah, I ended up spending last night almost half of my incentive. The Exorcist. I never saw that movie, The Exorcist, but I heard everybody in my classroom that was supposedly traumatized for weeks because they went to see it. I didn't go see shit like, you imagine paying to get scared. No. But supposedly, Linda Blair, whatever, so that bitch that just passed by remind me. She was like, like, damn, shameless bitches. Like, we used to be famous, for being discreet and knowing how to. I used to have, well, a friend who was a girl, not a girlfriend. She always like used to say like, teaching me how to do it, like got to be like always with sunglasses and you got to stay your head like this and your eye go like that. And she used to say that if you want to know if they are doing the same thing to you, they're gossiping, wait until they pass by. You keep looking at the corner from your corner of your eye. Wait till they pass by and go like, if they way back, is that they was like, I was like, yeah, yeah. Those tricks. I was always so freaking stupid. I'm like, I just, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I don't have that gene, I guess. The gossipy gene, whatever. It's just like I have so much stuff I need to, I just say, understand, overstand, innerstand. The 3 stages of knowledge, whatever. Overstand, understand. Whatever, blah blah blah. A lot of shit. I need to. And reading my chart, I'm like, damn, this is like, what the fuck? It's like, if I was to read you, well, it's in there, I don't think I can access here. I don't know, I guess. Well, this is dying. When I buy my new one, I'll probably be able to do it, to read it from here. They say like, oh, you are amazing. You are like a leader. You're like, whatever, detail-oriented. You're like a problem solver. You're like whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, you did not lie, but come on. You cannot be saying people. I wonder if all the freaking signs, they say that shit, because I look like 5 different websites, and you're like, oh, you was born April 6th. They'll say, you are like, this leader that charismatic, you're like whatever, everybody wants to be around you. Well, they have a freaking funny way of showing it, But this is like, who the fuck is gonna be around, want to be around me, I mean, I'm a loose cannon. I say what the fuck I see. If I see it, I say it. Like bitches used to say, well, you got the complexion for the protection. Well, tomato, whatever, But if that is the case, hell yes. I'm gonna be using like my whatever white privilege, whatever, to make people tremble. I got nothing to lose, like I said. Got nothing to lose. So, no, it's not about that. It is about the children. Come on, I'm just, like I say, I stay quiet. I know bitches, they're like a revolving door. They got revolving doors, all that shit, but then you gotta think about it like, damn, no wonder all these boys are growing up and they want to be whores. They want to be gay. They find nothing wrong with being gay. With having a guy, blow up their buttholes and, being all gaping hold and whatever, like. But it's not just about that. It's about that they want to be just like their mom, their auntie, their grandma, like, having guests all times in the night and, it's so used to, like, like in the middle of the night, the door, somebody walking in, walking out. And even then, you say like, okay, they're going to see the mom, they're going to see the aunt or whoever, the cousin who's staying there tonight, right? Okay, but what if they're not going to see them? What if they're going to see your baby brother, your baby sister? Who the fuck is gonna want these fucking bitches? Like I say, ever since I saw that Maxine Waters fucking video, I see these damn bitches as like, damn, this bitch is gonna turn me dyke. No, I just do it because, well, that's how they start. I mean, I shouldn't even be talking about that, right? Oh God, no. I don't know how to say that. The prayer, about in English. I don't know how to say that. Your will die come, your will die something in my neighbor's crops. That's how we say in Mexico, Yes, your will be done in my neighbor's farm. No, I mean like, no, but I mean like, I'm like, and I'm in the Bronx. There's tons of Latin Americans, and these guys, like, well, Latin men, they got that reputation of being over sexual, right? The Latin lover, whatever, bullshit. They don't even look. I'm like, I want to go like, did you just see that? Fucking like sheer, like see-through spandex, lycra, whatever, like, you saw like, supposedly we've been told they like humongous, right? So, well, nobody else got more humongous than the mongoose, right? Nobody got more humongous than the mongoose. You was sneezing. So, they don't look. They don't look. We'll see. Oh, and I've been noticing too, like a lot of like, African American young men, they talk to young African American women really nasty. Like, so passive aggressive. Like I said, we gotta have a study. When the B word became, so popular, became the norm in hip hop. When the B word, like, at the same time of that awakening of African American men. And that's fucked up because that's what distinguishes a man from us women. The men are not passive aggressive. But now we have generations of men that now they're passive aggressive too. They don't tell you in your face, I have a problem with you saying that. I don't have a problem with you being that. But they wait for the right time, the right moment to strike, just like a bitch. Like I said, I had one of those random thoughts. It's like, was African American woman the original faggot? Because I think it is. I mean, like, how can the faggot be a trendsetter when obviously he came last, right? We're not going to be fighting about the chicken and the egg. We're not gonna be fighting about the chicken and the egg because obviously we know this case there was the chicken. You know, the chicken that manufacturer faggot. So you gotta question all that shit, you know. And I had that thought that came out of nowhere, you know. And I want to write a book like that. African American are the original faggot. You're right. Well, I don't know. Stranger things might happen. Right? I might be able to get me. I know. This is what I said, you know, after watching that video. I went into my Facebook account and I said, I'm ready to join the Ku Klux Klan. These freaking bitches alike. How can people be okay with that if you was a victim of that? You see that every day, how it fucked you up. That child sexual molestation, that child sexual abuse. What the hell is this? Oh, they're selling natural products, supposedly. Natural products in a capsule or in a powder. How can that shit be natural? Ugh. Even Dr. Valentine was selling those things. I was like, are you serious? You know, I don't want nobody touching my food other than the farmer, and that's it. And you wash it, and still got tons of pesticide because, yeah, it might be organic, but like they tell us, this crop over here is organic. The crop over there is not organic. So when they come to fumigate, everything is blowing up to the organic crops. I'm like, bitches, they don't even care, you know. They're like, as long as, you know, they get their fix. As I told you, you know, I used to hang out with prostitutes. And they all tell you, you ask a prostitute, how hard is it to quit prostitution? And bitch is gonna tell you it's worse than crack and dope together. That shit is worse. Mira, look alike. We're going back to the 80s. What is that video game? Auto theft, whatever. I've seen some of those, you know, like windows crushed. So, it's too much. Shit is too much, you know. You know, the reason why I can record now 50 minutes is because I went into the settings, you know, when the camera settings. I don't know what I clicked, but it was like, oh, you want Google to do the something, I forgot, about the camera. And I was in the street. I say absolutely not. Obviously, I want none. I chose none, and I clicked accept, save. Look at this color, electric blue. Damn. Is it all the same color? Yeah, with the sun, it just like it shine like that. Beautiful. Oh, there's somebody there. There's always somebody in the cars now. I don't know if they're homeless. You know, there's always, I looked around. I mean, it was in the winter. I guess it was very cold, but now it's not cold. You always see people sitting in their car. You go like around and like, you might think it's like, oh, there's nobody. There's nobody. And there's some bitch sitting in the car, which is so fucking dangerous and like whatever. Like, you want to be in your car and in and out. because they'll take you away in the same car. You know, and now it's like, this is what I say, you know, feminism is such a fraud. It's such a fraud. You see all these cars, look at that one. You cannot see inside. And some of these cars are soundproof too. They're soundproof. You know, I see a car like that and I want to get far, far away from that fucking car. Because it takes seconds to get you in the fucking car. It takes seconds to get into the fucking car. And guess what? Sometimes you look at these windows and they're not tainted. They got like wallpaper. You cannot see no matter what. You cannot see anything in there. I'm like, and I've seen bitches like, they are like 4'1", whatever, petite, and like over there like on Fordham, like whatever. They're like walking like, you know, like, I want to tell them, they just stay away from those cars. You know, it's just they're passing by, they're driving very slow. Shit, I mean, like, you know, a bitch is like 4'5", like. But that's what feminism do. Feminism do like, you know, like, yeah, everything is so great, whatever, you know, fuck men, you don't need men, like whatever, until it's not, until shit is not, and we don't got a man. You don't got a man, you gotta go alone. I see so many bitches, like, you know, they got like 3-4 shopping bags. You know, they can barely walk, whatever. They have shopping cart, whatever. They gotta do everything themselves because I guess they don't know how to drive or they don't have money to get a car. And just so that, I mean, I just left my house. I passed by the projects. You know, well, now you cannot say projects, you gotta say houses. The Dykeman houses. And there was a mile long with the freaking pantry. Oh, but you are the one who stigmatizing them because, you know, you call them whatever, hood rats and whatever. But why you have outside the projects, you have the pantry? He's so cute. He's running with his little dog. Oh, and the dog won. I think the dog won. No, I think he let him win. They're so cute. Like churches everywhere. And all they get is a freaking bag of pantry. And it's not even like, you know, I signed up for one of these churches. You know, after 3 years, they called me. I think it was 2019. They called me. Okay, it's your turn. And say, you're alone? Yeah, I'm alone. Well, now you can come to get your pantry on Thursdays or something, you know. I went there. It's all garbage. Sugar, starch. I gave it all away. I said, I cannot take this shit. They had dehydrated chicken and rice. You know, that I kept it and I gave it to the program. You know, I gave it to the program. But first I showed it. And they said, get the fuck out of here with that shit. But somebody took it. Somebody took the dehydrated chicken and rice. They say that's not appetizing at all, you know, but... Hey, kitty. He's like, get the fuck out of here. I think he's gonna take a shit. He's like getting the soil out. Oh, look how pretty. And they just made up a sign. And you go inside. smell like urine. I've been smelling a lot of human poop. I've been smelling a lot of human poop in this city. I'm like, yeah, that's not, now I miss the 80s. At least I was urine. But it's like, damn, you're walking and like, I smell like human poop. I'm like, anyway, another church. Like, you walk 2 steps and there's a church. Church, church, church. And the church won't denounce these atrocities because they don't want to. Look, he used to be a cop. We have I think 2 cops running for mayor. I think mayor of New York. 2 freaking ex-cops, ex-policemen, as if there's such thing as an ex-cop. You're always a cop. They won't let you forget. I'm like, really? Of course he's African American. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. We're gonna have a cop as the mayor? Like, shit is not bad already as it is. Nobody ever complained. Nobody ever. So anyway, I guess I should cut it off. But yeah, they keep moving my settings. They keep moving my settings. That's why I had to erase a bunch of. Videos because they say, "Oh, you got no more space." What do you mean I got no more space? Constantly I get that. You don't have no more space. It's like, oh, I disable everything from Google. I go force to stop, clear cache, disable, and then sometimes you have to check again because they enabled them already. They say your phone won't be able to work no more if you like. You're forced to have these freaking. So I was surprised that allowed me to record a 15-minute video. I'm like, they're everywhere. Everywhere gotta be Google. Gotta be them. It's a monopoly. Alright, until next time.